Hey guys, Dancy2, welcome back to Recettear. Last time, we started up this game and learned how to sell items. And learned why we're doing it in order to pay off our deadbeat father's debt. Also, like I said, to become millionaires because money, bitches. And capitalism. Anyway, today, we're gonna go find out about the other half of this game. Specifically, where we can get items for free without having to pay anything. As long as we're willing to do a little bit more work for it, of course. We're gonna have dungeoneering. Still, everything that isn't nailed down or on fire. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Says you, all dinner parties I go to are that fun. Need to invite you to a tea party sometime. Best tea party ever. Yeah, very true. I will take that as being devoured by monsters and not anything else. Come on now, you can punch things to death. Sucker. Cool. You, sir. We're willing to help you for a price. Maybe. Help us, we help you. Everybody gets along, and I get paid. And you get paid, predictably. Hooray for friendship! Says you. Yeah, you could say that. Yes. Yeah! Well, you're gonna lose it anyway when you starve to death, so might as well go out in a blaze of glory. Nice. Nah, we don't need them. can use food and stuff to restore, but then that would cut away from my profits, which are very essential right now because I have a debt to pay off. I don't want to be evicted. Okay, so, like she said, we could go get stuff, but I'm not going to. Price. Oh, I guess the first round is free. Louie's a little bit weird. His price actually... If you can't meet his price, he will go out with you for whatever amount of money you have. Louie's just glad to be... Louie's just happy to be here, really. They don't need nothing. You got me at the helm. We're good to go. Yes, indeed. Interesting. Oh, that's useful. No. Well, sucks for us. That is what he is here for. Exactly. For now, one item. It will become more later, but not for very much later, if I remember correctly. Let's just hope we don't need to do that. Yeah, unfortunately, we do not have bags of holding. We do the management, he does the killing. Sounds good to me. So if we had any items in our bag, I could equip them all from there. But we don't, so we're good to go. Alright. Basic controls. We have kill button. As you can see there, when we kill enemies, we get little gems. Those gems are our experience. They go into that bar down there. When it fills up, we level up, get stronger, and all of our HP and SP is restored. This is an item. We pick it up, and we sell it later, or use it to make other stuff. Anyway, now we're surrounded by enemies. We could use second attack, which we have a list of skills down there. We only have one skill right now, which is the spinny skill. We'll get more later. See how we just leveled up, like I said, gives all of our HP and SP back. Now, Louie doesn't have a lot of SP. Doesn't really have a lot of things. Oh, sweet. That's actually a good item. Sweet. Get some money off of that. I'm going to want a full clear as much as possible for this dungeon, because the way I play this game, I actually play this game really slowly. I spend a lot of time in the shop, and my phone is ringing. Okay, so as I was saying, the way I play this game, I actually typically don't spend a lot of time in the dungeons for the first couple weeks. I usually try and, I usually try and make a lot of money. So we might, throughout our first little escapade, we might actually not progress too much in the actual story of this game, unfortunately. I apologize for that. I like to play this game a little bit safe. Now that being said, that was one time for the game that I did it before. So I might stick my neck out a little bit more this time. But the point remains the same, that I have to full clear this because I need items to sell. And this is the most efficient way to get it early game, because as you saw with the merchant skill, there's a limited number of items we could buy. And until we level up as a merchant, that's gonna stay that way. Anyway, back to Louie. Louie's kind of unremarkable. He plays a lot like, if you're at all familiar with Legend of Zelda, he plays a lot like Link, except he's actually right-handed, so that could take a little bit to get used to, but it's fairly simple. He has a shield that can block a lot of attacks. That's really his main asset. And his other main asset is he has fairly good physical defense. Magical defense, not so much. He does have one other kind of interesting, unique ability, but not really going to go into that right away because, well, we can't. I haven't seen anything that would allow me to. As you can see back there, enemies do respawn. They don't respawn continuously. there seems to be like a limited number of respawns that can happen. You can burn out a floor eventually of respawns, so you can't just sit there and grind forever. Stupid slime, die! Anyway, as you can see, when I do attacks, I can get different things that can happen. I get a critical, and depending on what side I attack them on, I can get either back attacks or side attacks that can do more damage. The combat system is actually fairly complicated. It's pretty nice. There's other characters who rely very heavily on getting back and side attacks due to their unique skills. Louie, not so much. Louie just runs up and hits things. Very simple character, very basic, very easy to get a hold of. Ah, there we go. We have a new ingredient that we have not seen before. Therefore, we don't know what it is until we bring it back. For some reason, we know what the slime fluids are right from the bat, but I don't question it. I'm just gonna clear my way back to the continuous down point. Floors are usually segmented in sections of 5 each, and usually on the 5th floor there's a boss. However, for this dungeon, there is not going to be a boss. Did not give us a boss in our first outing. Also, not looking too good here. Down to about half health. Not liking that. Ow. Anyway, these things are kobolds. They are kind of jerks. Alright, get in the middle, get in the middle. Boom. Oh, come on. How did I miss one in front of me? Die. Oh, this is not good. Hit the pause button. I don't have any way to heal, do I? I have candy. Candy will heal my SP. Will not heal my HP. Does not help me in this situation. Ooh, more ingredients that I don't know. Probably the same one. Ooh, chocolate bar. That's a dagger, damn it. I was hoping it'd be a better sword for Louie. On my practice file, I actually found a better sword for Louie in here, and it was really nice that I could just, like, because you can give your adventurer equipment in the field that you find. Oh god! No! No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. We're not dying here. Ah! Get that walnut. Chestnut. Whatever. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed I haven't found a sword. Kind of dodge around this guy. Got that chestnut again. Stop it. Rare ingredient. Once again, probably the same one. It keeps dropping from the same enemies. Different enemies will drop different ingredients, obviously. Ooh, shield. Is that better than the shield I have? It is. One second. Alright, back now. There we go. As you can see down there, it says Adventurer's Equipment, Adventurer's Possession. That means when we end the dungeon, anything that's Adventurer's will be returned to them, and anything that is ours will be returned to us. So that charity won't give it out for free, much to certain unfortunateness. Anyway, Standard Charm is also a good thing for him right now, because he has an extra equipment slot for it. But yeah, I do kind of wish you could just give your adventurers items permanently, but I kind of understand why not. Tyr would throw a bitch fit. Even if, you know, I have millions of dollars and I just need them to upgrade their equipment and they're being dumb, but, you know, I'll get into that later. That's a very complicated thing about selling items that I do. Oh, these guys. These guys deal magical damage. They can hurt very, very easily. Stupid tentacle monsters. They're like the bane of all existence. Mainly because they just kind of hump your face and just deal continuous damage. And they can deal a lot of damage continuously. No. I'm doing pretty good at keeping my level going. Which isn't that big of a deal, because Louie is not my preferred character, but he will be useful until I can get my preferred character, because my preferred character is kind of a pain in the ass to get. But we will be getting them, hopefully, in the future. Obviously, we're gonna have more characters. An item shop. We gotta get to know all the adventurers in town. Ooh, sandals. Another potential equipment option. Is this better than the muffler? I'm not gonna swap out the charm for it. It is better on physical defense, so we're gonna roll with it. Here, Louie, take those boots off. Alright, so we have reached our item limit. I'm gonna draw some of the slime fluid. Obviously, we can't drop the adventurer's possessions. I don't think we can. At least, no. Didn't think so. Hold on to that bread. I want to drop one of the chestnuts for now. Regular clothes. Get that chestnut back. Should actually probably throw out some of these ingredients. Hold on a second. I wonder if the auto sort will help me in determining. Nope, it's just gonna put them all together. I want to hold on to that back scratcher. That could sell for a pretty penny. Get rid of this clothes right now. What's in here? Another back scratcher. Nice. Back scratch on. Ah, you're a different kind of kobold. You're the one that throws the walnuts. Or chestnuts. The nuts. The spiky things. Ooh, grapes. I did not think I'd be seeing those this early. Grapes can sell for a good amount. I believe they heal both HP and SP. I want to double check that. Nope, just 48 HP. But that's a lot at this point. Once again, still haven't found an upgrade sword. Kinda not liking that. I hope I don't have to do every dungeon on camera. I haven't quite figured out a system for how I'm going to handle the dungeons in this game. But just say we could take a while, especially if I full clear like I'm doing. I'm thinking a lot of speed up time. Because, obviously, the floors can get much bigger than what we just did. Then again, later on I'm not going to be full clearing. Got your back. But you are. Alright, let's loot this crap. How appropriate. Aw. Thanks, buddy. It's a door. It's an access point, whatever you want to call it. Cool. Yep, usually every 5 levels. There is one exception in the end game where it's every 10, but for otherwise it's every 5. Yep, like she said. Not at all. Yep. That's why. This is why I say I typically do a slow roll in terms of progression. I usually go back every door. Yeah, screw you. I'm gonna take it almost every time. No point in pushing my luck. Yep. Alright, we will return to the base. RTB away. Fucking Christ. That's a reference that I don't get. Like I said, there's a bunch of references in this game, and I suspect that's one that I just don't understand. Alright, we have a little bit of time left over, so we're gonna head back to the shop and get with the selling of selling. Jacket over here, put the shield over here. No. Now, Louie doesn't wear a hat, so that hat's not going to help him. Obviously, since we have... Well, I guess I'll wait until he... I'll wait until it starts up. Back scratch us! Look at all that... Look at that base price. That's some money right there. Living, breathing money. Let's rock. Is he gonna show up? Yes, he is! Hi, Louie! You would want that, wouldn't you? Oh, well, I don't have any characters who can use it yet anyway. 113. Her percentage is usually hard and fast at 114, so use that knowledge well. Hey, Louie. You can't use that, Louie. There. Yes, unfortunately. Anyway, yeah, our adventurers can come into our shop and buy items, and potentially use those items as well. It will become their possession if they buy it from us, and it's better than what they have already. Although, the way the game handles what a better item is kind of shitty. Basically, if any of the stats go up, they'll replace their current item with it. Even if all the other stats go down, so long as something minute goes up, they'll replace it. So, therefore, we might have to, you know, persuade them to not be an idiot at certain points, but we'll deal with that when the time comes. Damn it, I need to remember I shouldn't be going for combos this early. What are combos, you ask? I don't know if the game goes over them at any time. Basically, the more people I get items sold to, completely in a row, like, without them trying to haggle or anything, the more experience I get. So, it's a combo, roughly. And that helps you increase your level. However, level isn't really important. It's not going to be as important as just getting money in the early game. So, as a result, we just going to go ahead and just go for the monies. There we go. Hey, Louie. Well, it's a +1. And this gets into a little roleplay that I like to do, which is, if my adventurer wants an item that's a direct upgrade to what they have, they get it for wholesale. It's, you know, beneficial to both of us. And it guarantees that they'll buy it without any bullshit. So, it might hurt me a little bit, but I like to think there's a bit of trust there, even if the game isn't programmed to acknowledge it. Sure. Unfortunately. You don't want to know. Anyway, for now it's 10,000. Fortunately, we're nowhere close to that. So, if we hit start, see in roughly under a week, we got a payment due. Also see that our calendar is a little bit weird, for two reasons. One, obviously, we're up to 36 days here. Now, the reason for this is actually game mechanic-wise. Go over it later. But the other weird factor is, it's not actually supposed to be 36. You're only supposed to have 35 days. That extra day actually kind of screws up some things later in the game. Like, you see the red numbers over there, they get shifted at a certain point, and they're not supposed to be. But we'll go over that when the time comes. It's not really relevant right now until we finish this month. Let's go check outside. Alright, cutscene time. I'm gonna try and get most of the cutscenes in the game, even if it causes problems for me. Oh, come on now. Bureaucracy, ho! Well, at least you're efficient. Fight the power, man. Alright, just getting a little bit into spoilers, but I might as well, since I'm out here, I might as well run around. How much money does that cost? Ugh. Might behoove me to buy one. Actually, no, because the only thing we can do is go back to the starting area. Because there's no more dungeons present, unfortunately, aside from the trial area. Yeah, nothing here I want either, so... Back to shop! Oh, Tier's not gonna go over anything. Damn it, Tier. I was hoping for cutscenes. Or at least tutorials. Anyway, next time, we will probably get more tutorials, sell more things, and in general, make more money. See you guys then!